So we're here. We're good. All right. We'll move this one over here. We're good. All right. So, all right. So I'm on Facebook Live. Welcome. And I'm on YouTube Live. Welcome. So still adjusting things. I'm by myself, so please bear with me. And anyway, so here's the deal. All right. So this is one of the devices that I use. It's basically just a clamp, and it helps. And you put your phone on it, right? You can screw this in here to a tripod, and then your phone slides right into that. And it's fairly simple device, and they sell between $7 and $10. All right. And sometimes for the $10 to $12 range, $12 to $15 range, it'll come with a selfie stick. So no big deal. I buy about 3 or 4 of these, and they last me for about a year. They're very flimsy for the most part, and for $5 or $10, you get 3 of them. They last you 3 or 4 of them. They last you for a year, and you're good to go. All right. Now, check this out. I bought this one, and this device here is by Joby, and it's roughly a $25 product. I think I paid $25, maybe $30 at the most, okay? And it's, as you can tell, look at the difference. So I'm bringing this about to really say this. Sometimes we hear that a customer may say something like price cost, that this price is too much. And maybe it's too much for this level of service or this level of product, but it's not for this, right? So paying $10 for this may be too much. It may be completely unacceptable, right? Now, of course, they sell millions of these, but look, for just double the money, you can get something like this, right? And this one has a little bit, more sturdiness to it, and it has a little bit more, I think, adjustability to it. I mean, look at that, right? And it's really heavy duty. Okay, so when you hear the price objection, it's not necessarily time for you to reduce your price, but maybe to upgrade your service. Does that make sense? So you go from whatever the low-level service is, and you say, okay, well, let me show you our next level service. Look, here's one of the things about price that I've noticed, and I'm grateful to have 3 daughters at home plus my beautiful wife. And I've seen all of the women that I know closely kind of do something like this. And I want to get your opinions on this. I have seen women buy really expensive shoes with money they don't have because it makes the outfit, right? To take it even a step further, I should say I have seen women, my daughters included, my wife included, some work associates, even some clients, buy expensive shoes that hurt their feet with money they don't have because it makes them feel sexy. It makes their butt look good. It makes the outfit pop, right? Are you with me on that? So in some cases, the price doesn't matter. In fact, price never matters when the benefits outweigh the value of the money. All right? Does that make sense? So another good example is, look, what is the difference between a Ford and a Ferrari? You can buy a $50,000 Ford, or you can buy a $150,000 Ferrari, right? And why are you going to do that? I mean, most Ferraris only have 2 doors. The $50,000 Ford has 4 doors, right? Or you can buy the $50,000 Ford that's a truck. My point being is, it's the benefits, right? Now, it also matters who you're pitching. The $150,000 buyer is going to be different than the $50,000 buyer. The guy who's looking for a truck, he may pay $70,000 or even $100,000 for a truck, but he's not in the market for a Ferrari. So, A, you have to target the right customers, and B, no matter who your customers are, sooner or later the price objection does come into play. And you have to really be able to explain the benefits. The value of the benefits must outweigh the value of the money, because money doesn't always matter. The reality is money doesn't matter in a lot of cases. It's what can they get out of your product or service. Is it going to enrich their life? If so, how? Is it going to make their life better? If so, how? Is it going to make them more money? If so, how? Right? So it's not just a money objection. Sometimes all they're trying to say is the money that you're asking for in this moment, in this circumstance, doesn't necessarily add enough benefits to my life. So you have to go back and look at the benefits. And you have to be clear how you're going to help them make their life better, easier, faster, right? So it's not always about just the money. Another example. I know a lot of guys who might be really tight on money, but if they're on a first date or on a second date and they want to impress that girl, man, they will pull out all the stops, right? Because it's important to them. Because the benefits outweigh the benefits of showing that girl a good time. The benefits of impressing that girl outweighs the benefit of the money, right? Or the value of the money. The benefit is I have to impress this girl. The benefit is I have to look good. The benefit is if I do a good job, I get a second date or a third date. So I'm going to let go of the money. It always comes down to benefits. Benefits are the most important thing in the transaction. If your benefits are here, then, and the money's down here, then they're going to make that exchange relatively quick. But if the benefits are here and the money's about here, well, maybe not so quick, right? And so you have to be aware of your benefits. And by the way, a great transition is so you can. The word phrase, so you can. So by using, let's say in an example, if you're selling somebody a membership, hey, this membership allows you this bell and this whistle so you can have these benefits. So feature, so you can benefit. By joining our health club today, you're going to have 24 access to the gym. You're going to have all these great machines and free weights so you can get in shape for the Spartan race. So you can get in shape for your wedding, right? So you can. Remember that phrase, so you can, and then you transition into the benefit close there. Anyway, I hope that this helps you out as far as busting the price myth. For the most part, price is not always about a cheaper price, but more value, more benefits. That's really what it's about. We see people spend money all the time on things they cannot afford because the benefits are so clear to them. Another great example, look at the trillions of dollars of debt that our young people get into because of the benefits of going to college. Think about that. Trillions of dollars into debt. They get a degree, and sometimes that degree is never used. In fact, I think it's like 40% or 45% of graduates never actually use the degree in the way it was intended. Think about that. So you get into heavy debt, you get a degree because the benefits. People do it all the time. Benefits over money every time. The better your benefits, the more obvious the benefits, the better. Now, I want to cover this. You can never assume that your customer actually knows what the benefits are. And so if you just assume that they know the benefits, you're going to lose more sales, right? In your marketing, in your sales copy, in your sales email, in your brochures, in your conversations, you must beat them over the head with the benefits of your product and service. Never assume that they see it. Now, here's what happens. Salespeople know the benefits of their products and services because they've been trained on it. Consumers haven't. And what is obvious to you as a salesperson, as a business owner, may not be amazingly clear or crystal clear to your consumer. So don't take your benefits for granted. Don't take your customers for granted. Make sure that they know the benefits, right? And one of the ways that you can find out is ask them, well, consumer, how do you see yourself using this product? And they may tell you, oh, you know what, I love this product, I'm excited about this service because I can see it doing this, I can see it doing that. Oh, that's fantastic, it's great. A lot of our customers use our product and our service for that same reason. By the way, here's some other benefits to having our product, our service. So you can transition into benefits and then ask, how are you going to use our product? How are you going to use our service? What's the most interesting thing? What's the thing that's got you most excited about our product, about having this car, about owning this house, about this investment? What is it that you truly see that's going to be beneficial to you? And let them sell you. That is one of the most ingenious ways that you can close a deal. Now, here's another of my favorite ways when you're talking to your customer about, let's say, price again, since today's topic is price. When somebody says it's too expensive, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think it's too expensive? Now, they may come back and say, well, it's 10. I think it's extremely too expensive. Well, 10's pretty high. Why is it so high? And let them tell you all the reasons that it's too high, and then you can explain it, right? You can now say, oh, well, I agree with you there. You always want to validate, right? I understand what you're saying. Let me explain to you this benefit. Did you understand this? All of these things will help you overcome the price objection, because it's not always about price. It's about the benefits and the value that they are perceiving from your product or service. Anyway, I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments below. And remember, you were created to succeed.